This is a HeadGum podcast.
Gather round. I like that. Yeah.
Yes. Mess around.
Mess around.
That's what I'm talking about. Stand all day. Mess around. All night. Look at that. Look at that.
You know when you're getting old, Hannah,
Nope.
sometimes you, well, knock it off. Okay.
Ain't gonna catch me out. You
Yeah,
think
they're-
gonna make me admit that? I live at 17. Ooh, what a
You know-
nightmare. 17 was a nightmare. Tell me, you were trying to say something.
No, I was going to say, like, you know you're getting old when everything is wrong. Everything is wrong. Like, even just like right now, I just did all I did was put my hands on the computer and click something, and now I can't find the previous screen that I was just on with all the stuff.
Yeah, you're old. That's just a
There
sign.
we go.
The oldness is getting you. I will say, my dad said something to me the other day because I was going like, then this happened, and I don't know about this, and ba 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 ba. And he said, "You know what you're telling me right now? You're healthy." And I said, "What are you talking about? You're not even listening. I'm not talking about my health. I'm talking about X is wrong. This is wrong. I don't understand this. Ba 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 ba." And my dad was like, "Yeah, you're telling me you're healthy." I said, "What are you talking about?" And he was like, "Well, when you are healthy, you have a million problems in life.
Mm-hmm.
When your health is suffering, you have one." Right?
That's true.
So
That's
he
true.
was like, understand as you are complaining about all the things that are wrong and frustrating in your life right now, you are healthy. And give some gratitude for that.
You know what? I wish I had a dad. Because that
I'm
is
your
some
dad.
That
I
is some
love you.
perspective. That
I
is some
love you.
perspective for you. I never thought about it that way.
Yeah.
Man,
So if you're walking around, stomping around, talking about all the things that are wrong, just know you're healthy.
word.
Word.
Okay.
Oh, we're dropping
Oh,
some knowledge today.
We got to do it.
So the big question of the day is, how is Alicia, and has she gotten you back yet?
She's doing fine. She's doing well. You could tell the remnants of fear are still on her because if I walk past, she kind of looks over her shoulder a little
She's
bit.
got the jumps.
She's got a little bit of that, and I don't feel too bad about it, just because that's life. Sometimes you gotta get shaken to your core, but I think she's doing okay. I think she's doing fine.
You know what's funny is people think that we worked on that bit and did a whole setup, which was not the case at all.
Not at all. It was very much so. She happened to walk in, and I saw her, and I said, "Oh," and we happened to just be talking about this.
I know.
And it just
Sorry,
worked out.
Alicia.
Sometimes life puts you in position to succeed, and we gotta grab on hold of those opportunities when we can.
That's very true. Opportunity knocks.
100%.
Sorry, you knocked.
And we took it.
I will say, so we're going to talk today about 418, which is Walk of Shame, and it's one of my favorite episodes of all time. Truly makes me laugh out loud. It also really highlights the genius of Justin and Josh, because Bearclaw was not written with that voice
No.
and with that character development in mind, just as the same as Genslinger wasn't.
No.
Like, Justin and Josh are two of the most talented, funny, incredible actors who created these iconic people in the New Girl universe out of thin air, really.
Yeah. That's why they are who they are, and they continue to succeed. They have that ability to do that. I tell actors all the time, friends of mine, and when you read a script, and let's say you're auditioning for something, I think outside of the box. If you go in thinking, I'm just going to put it on the page exactly how it's written, and Justin Long or Josh Gad might come and outperform you.
That's right.
Because
Have a point of view.
100%. They're
I
they're
remember
brilliant.
Leslie Kahn. She's such a great acting coach in LA. Her whole tagline of her school was "Don't be afraid to suck." Like, just if you're going in there just trying to be cool in your audition, right, and you're scared, they'll smell the fear on you. But if you
Yeah.
have a point of view, at least that's interesting. And this episode is just the greatest example of that because they commit so hard to these characters, to Paul and Bearclaw, that you believe them. They
Oh,
have to
absolutely.
be that insane because they're selling it that hard. Okay, let's recap it and get into it because there's so much to discuss.
Okay. So what are we? This is episode 18, season 4. Walk of Shame. Did you already say who was written by and directed? And all
No.
that stuff? Okay. Written by Danielle Sanchez Witzel. She also wrote Girl Fight, and also directed by Christine Gernon.
Love Christine Gernon. I love her
oh,
so
yeah.
much.
Oh yeah. Also, like we said before, Josh Gad, Justin Long, we got Megan Rath. Now, this episode has it all. You got blowouts, you got party clowns, toothpick stabbings, a gay wolf musical, and an important message. People of the world, let us all reclaim our imperfections. Walk of Shame shows us that it's okay to embrace who you really are. Because what does it mean to have your life together anyway? In this episode, Jess and Cece get blowouts and embark on a journey full of surprises while Coach's attempt to impress May causes a roomy fight. At what cost, Ernie? At what cost? Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to end your incredible recap by saying this. Do you have allergies right now? I have allergies. I've never had allergies in my life. Oh.
There's a block now.
Oh, you're on Sudafed.
I'm
You're just
struggling.
sick. I've never had allergies in my life, and I live in the woods now. And I'm allergic to nature, so I apologize if I'm sniffling through this. I'm trying to figure it out, you guys. I've never had allergies in my life, and it's not a fun life.
Who are you telling? I'm in. Come on, Hannah. I was walking up the stairs yesterday, and for a split second, I thought to myself, just lay down right here. Right here. It's your house. It's your house. You don't need to go all the way up. It's your house.
Can I tell you something? There is something very liberating about being an adult, owning your house, and just if you're like, I want to lay down on this kitchen floor right now. I need a minute. And you realize, oh, I can.
I can. Who's going to say no?
That's right.
Is a neighbor going to call and go, that's not what it's for? No.
Not the kitchen floor.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of like the vibe of Walk of Shame. I'm going to do me. I'm going to own my thing. That's what's happening. Okay, so we start at the bar. Jess and Cece got blowouts. They look hot. They're single and ready to mingle, baby. It's not long before they attract attention from such fine specimens as
Bearclaw.
the Bearclaw. You know what's crazy is I remember the hair and makeup team when we were talking about the blowout. And so they did this great thing with Zoe's hair, and then they didn't know what to do with me because Cece always has this like what are they going to do to make it so super different looking? Because it's supposed to look like this big voluminous blowout, and it just looked like my regular hair.
Yeah. What? So
I had to sell the confidence hard because there was no dramatic physical change for me.
Yeah, but what is an actual blowout? Is just like a hair wash and a blow dryer and a comb?
Yeah, it's like you got a little volume in the roots. It's usually extra shiny. It's usually got some bounce, bounce going on.
Blowout. Interesting.
Yeah, it does. It makes you feel zhuzhed and good. I understand it. You got your look together. You're now going out. You're getting some extra attention. I understand the vibe of it. You get some extra confidence that you usually don't walk with. I just remember them being like, what do we do? They always struggled with my hair to make it look different. When I had to do big drunk episodes and I was supposed to look hungover and a mess, it just would always fall the same. And they're like, we don't know what to do. It's like your actual real hair is a bad wig. Like, we can't make it do anything else.
Hannah, are you saying That you are so good looking that they couldn't do anything to make you ungood looking?
I'm saying my hair is so good looking and uncooperative that it only does one thing. It only does one thing. And they couldn't make my hair acting is shit, is what I'm trying to say.
Hannah,
my hair acting is trash, and I apologize. So I had to do real face acting to sell the blowout.
Hannah, in this podcast, we're trying to relate to the people. And you're out here talking about how great your hair is and how God has blessed you so much and only you.
Come on, Indian hair is known for this. We've got a reputation.
No, that's like Native American Indian hair is what they're saying.
No, it's our Indian. The actual Indian. There's one Indian from India. India. Okay, all right. This is already going off the rails, you guys. This whole thing is going to be a walk of shame.
Oh, my God.
Okay, wait. I just have to say something that's also really funny. Talk about being a great actor and making choices. Josh Gad calls me Ceci. Calls me Ceci. And there is something that I really do adore about an obnoxious personality that refuses to learn your name, Lamont. Like people who you just are like, Lamar, like why won't you just learn my name?
They think they had it.
That's right. They're like, that's how much I care. I think I got it.
Yeah, it's like it's not. I got to the point where I was like, it's not personal. They genuinely think my name is Rufus. And I go, all right, bro. Yeah, all right, cool,
It's
dude.
close enough, I guess. I'll tell you, I'll tell the story really quickly, but it's probably, when I watched this, it reminded me of it. I moved to LA and I got in a meeting with Discovery, someone from the Discovery Network or something, because I had been doing hosting back in Canada. So I went to the building, I've just moved to LA. Like I got there, I took a cab. I'm like so nervous. I'm like about to do this. For me, it felt like a big meeting somewhere in Century City. And like I go to, you maybe have to go check in and get like a little thing. Yes, with your name on it. So you could get in the elevator to go up to the thing. And I'll never forget walking up to the front desk and I was like, hi, I have a meeting at Discovery with, Mr. Bop, Bop, Bop. And she looks at me and she goes, name. And I go, Hannah Simone? And she looks at the list and she's like, name. And I go, oh, Hannah Simone. She goes, name. And I'm like, Hannah Simone. She goes, ID. So I hand her my ID. And she looks at it and she goes, oh, Hannah Simon, yeah, you're up on the 11th floor. He'll take you up. Do you understand what this woman did? I think about this woman all the time. She believes deep in her core that I don't know how to pronounce my own name.
And I hate to be this person. I hate to be this person.
Tell me.
But I have to be in this moment.
Yeah.
She was black?
Yeah. She was black.
My people, boy. My people, boy. My people. My people. She said, that's not your name. She said, y'all dumb.
Hannah Simon. She looked at me like, why?
Why would you?
Why are you trying to make my day hard? And do you know what I said? Thank you. I went up to the 11th floor. I think about her.
God.
That was literally, I don't know how, 15 years ago. I think about this woman constantly. And then watching this episode where he's like, Ceci over here. And I was like, it's the same woman. Bearclaw is that woman who's like, I think I got it. I think I got your name.
Ceci is crazy.
Ceci is crazy.
It reminds me of that Key and Peele sketch where he's in school. He's in the classroom.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron. Hey, Ron.
It's my favorite thing in the entire world when I think about that woman. And I'm like, wow. Yeah. And no one, like in this episode, no one corrects Bearclaw.
No.
They're
You know,
just like,
honestly,
"It's just let him go."
because I think with a guy like that, you don't want to correct him because it's going to be more conversation.
That's right.
It's going to be a whole thing about how you know what? It is CC. And he's going to go on another monologue. You want to avoid this person. But for some reason in this scenario, the girls agree. Well, Jess wants to make the most out of these blowouts. And so they agree to go out.
Yes,
Go
they
out.
do.
Let's see where the journey takes us. And the next thing you know, Jess wakes up in bed next to Bearclaw.
Yeah.
And they're doing his energy in bed is so funny. Like him nuzzling his head in between her shoulders and neck. Like I gotta start doing that.
No.
You don't think
You
so?
gotta read the room, though. You could start doing it if the person looks happy about it. She is frozen in
No pun intended.
terror. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's kind of little Olaf. He likes warm hugs.
That's right.
He's
But Hannah,
frozen. She's terrified.
how does he know she's terrified? She's literally laying in bed next to him.
Because her eyes are like this.
She don't know how to get up and
one
leave.
word. I think she's in shock.
But
She's in shock with what's happened, which is why the reveal at the end of this episode of what happened is the funniest thing ever. The whole misdirect, like these two women had one night stands, is such a funny misdirect because you kind of go like, all right, it's called Walk of Shame, the episode. They've woken up feeling humiliated by their choice. And then you find out the why is the genius of New Girl once again. I also remember trying on many different embarrassing shirts, like graphic tees. I do remember there was a whole host of them. And it was Joey Perla, my beloved Joey Perla, that worked in the wardrobe department. Love Joey. Worked in the wardrobe department, where we decided we're going with the man, the legend.
I gotta get one of those.
It's a great shirt. It's a great shirt. I can't believe I didn't steal it. Okay, so I love the blinding of the sun. There is something about going from the darkness into the bright, harsh light of day where you can't escape your choices. And so, they realize that the car has been towed. Classic LA, by the way. You ever remember that at nighttime trying to park in LA and then you've got to read like 50,000 parking signs to figure out if it's street sweeping at 5:30 a.m. on a Tuesday?
That's intentional. They're trying to get paid.
For sure.
They're trying to get paid. They're like, let's just confuse them as much as possible. We'll get at least five tows on this street. The tow company gets paid. We get paid with the ticket. It's just life. Let's
Everybody's
everybody get paid.
making that money. I'll remember. I was thinking about it the other day because I obviously carry trauma from it. The worst, dumbest ticket I ever got was they wrote the reason for the ticket because I'd actually parked on the right side of the street. I'd actually parked at the right time. I actually had all the things done and right. It said I was more than 6 inches from the curb.
Ooh, you got one of those.
More than 6 inches from the curb. And I may have been 8 inches like on one wheel because I didn't park straight. But I'm like, that's the ticket? You're walking around here with measuring tapes?
Oh my gosh.
They're ruthless in LA with the parking.
Ruthless.
Anyway, so they're towed. And Cece and Jess now have to walk.
They have to hoof it. They got to hoof it now.
They got to hoof it.
Which we've all been there.
Yeah.
I have not. Because this is the days before Uber. And
I know,
also,
isn't this weird? It's before Uber.
Yeah, but even both of your phones died. Is it both phones died? Like, that's kind of crazy.
You have
Anyway,
no one you could call for a ride?
I mean, somebody. Stop
They
into a
need more
coffee shop.
friends.
Something.
Jess and Cece need more friends.
It's so strange. Or at least go back upstairs. You know they're not serial killers. Say, can we like fix our hair really quick?
You have a guy that really likes you up there. I'm sure he could give you a ride.
Yeah, I know. Now, meanwhile,
Oh, yeah.
Nick and Winston, they're chilling in the loft. They're watching videos of Italians falling down. It's so crazy.
I'm curious. It made me want to Google it. I'm not going to lie. I wanted to put it in the search.
Guys, if you're out there, send us videos of Italians falling down.
Mamma mia.
Now, when Coach comes back from a run with May, she invites everyone to an art gallery to watch her perform Bach's Cello Suite No. 1. Coach. I think I speak for everyone when I say absolutement.
Absolument.
Absolument. Now, is that what he said? Absolument?
Yeah, he's like, when I say
That's right, yeah.
absolument. And you're just like, what are you doing? Don't do it.
And Schmidt is excited about this. And Nick and Winston, obviously, they don't really want to go.
No.
And Coach, he's honestly a little worried. His thing is, hey, if I bring these guys, is it going to be embarrassing? You know, he's trying to put on his best face for May, and he doesn't want to be embarrassed by his old pals, which is so funny because they all are embarrassing. I'd probably say everyone except for CC is at some point embarrassing in a room, and probably has been. So I think it's really funny that Coach is embarrassed just by these two, and it's like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
And so, where are we now? Checklist of tempting things CC and Jess encounter on their walk of shame.
Yeah.
This is
hanging on phone wires.
Now, that's like an old school thing you would see in like quote unquote messed up neighborhoods. It's like shoes hanging from a.
Wasn't that a sign? Okay, I was told that if you saw the sneakers hanging from the telephone wires, that meant you could buy drugs near there.
I mean, it's possible.
Is that what that used to mean? I don't know.
I don't know if that was what they used to mean, but I do know.
But why would they be up there?
I don't know, laziness. Like that's
a lot of effort.
It's a lot of effort.
And then you have no shoes.
So I don't know why, but it's interesting that she's she'd rather wear street shoes.
Yeah.
Lord knows whose feet were in them and for how long they've been up there.
Have you ever seen a girl do a walk of shame like shoeless through LA? Girls who take their shoes off walking through LA.
They had to have, because when they leave my house, I look at them like, you left your shoes. And they just keep.
And then you throw the shoes and they get hung around the telephone wire. And we solved it.
No, I have seen that. I've seen that in London before. I didn't know if that was like an English thing.
In New York, because of the cobblestone, you see women take off their heels and they're just walking barefoot. And I'm like, oh, no. I could never.
Especially in New York.
I would never.
New York is a dirty city.
Dirty.
So it's almost
We
as
say
dirty
no
as
to
LA.
that. We say no to that. I would wear a pair of, well, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't put my foot into some weird shoe that I don't know. Though think about bowling. We do it all the time if you go bowling.
You go barefoot bowling?
It's weird that you sit there and just they spray it with like the thing. And then they go like, now put your foot in it. Your sweaty foot with your sock. Yep.
Yeah. But if you're bowling 300 like me, then it don't really matter. I bowl with my LeBrons on. It's cool.
This is the humble podcast we're doing for you guys today. I've got great hair. He bowls 300.
Every
Our
time.
confidence is through the roof today.
Every time. What else do they see on their walk of shame?
The water delivery because they're thirsty.
That's right.
They're
Which is
thirsty.
again. So let's just get this straight. Car towed.
Yes.
No phone.
No. Shoeless, thirsty.
No money.
No money.
What happened to y'all wallets? And credit cards?
What did she have? Cheese and a condom. She had cheese and a condom. That's all she had in her protein and protection.
Oh my.
P&P. Okay.
Oh, that don't make.
I'm losing it today.
That don't make no damn sense.
P&P.
I was like, no one should be caught this out of luck.
Both of them is the crazy part. That both of them are so unprepared. Okay.
Bunch of dum-dums.
Okay, so we go back to Schmidt and Coach. They devise a plan. They go, we can't believe we got these 2-for-1 water park tickets and we can't use them because we got to go to the boring concert. Nick and Winston will take one for the team. We'll go to the concert. You guys can go to the water park. And I'm actually shocked that Nick and Winston saw through the plan. I felt like they were going to fall for it, to be honest with you. I forgot that they didn't.
100%. But honestly, as dumb as they come across, they're geniuses.
That's what we learned. They're so
geniuses.
smart. They could resist a water park temptation.
Yeah. And so Operation
Oh, yeah,
Now we're
that's-
back. We're back outside with these street roamers, these ladies
You know what
of
I
the
will
night.
tell you about this scene that we shot, peeking over the door and then going to get the water, doing this. I remember this was Zoe's birthday.
It was her birthday.
We shot this on Zoe's in real life birthday.
Was that in
And
December?
then I checked because I was like, is my memory right? And this episode aired in March, which would time out that we shot it in January. When your birthday is.
Were you cold?
No, it wasn't cold. It's LA. What do you mean it'd be cold?
Yeah, it still gets cold. What are you talking about? January?
No, I don't know. It was a nice warm day. The sun came out for Zoe's birthday.
Oh, you
I just
tripping.
remember that. I remember being like, happy birthday. As we were like waiting.
She was
and-
like, thank you.
Okay, so Operation Steal Water from Another's Person Yard has commenced for Jess and Cece, but then a bunch of kids run into the yard and they gotta hide. So this is full rock bottom. And then they confess.
That's right.
Okay.
They confess.
Jess confesses that she didn't sleep with Bearclaw and said they made up a musical about woodland creatures.
Yeah. She's more embarrassed about not doing something normal like a one-night stand and instead spending her whole night pretending to be a singing tree.
Okay, and then Cece's got a confession that she didn't sleep with Bearclaw's roommate because when they were starting to hook up, she called him Schmidt. 4 times.
That has happened before. You know how many women I've called Schmidt? A lot.
That's look. I'll tell you. One time, I'd be like, "Okay, Bubba, you gotta go."
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You just met.
Sure.
You all of a sudden you want some reverence of yourself? Like, no, bruh, you just met you. Sorry, she didn't throw your name down her repetition hole and she just know it and it's just coming out like water. No, there's one. You know what I mean? Like, get over yourself, bruh. Shut up. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
like, just roll with it. You're Schmidt tonight.
Yeah, take these
You're
cheeks
having a
and
good
go.
night with this lady with the blowout.
Yeah, look at the blowout, bruh.
Who cares?
Look
Who
at the
cares?
cheeks. Enjoy.
Dwayne, just go by Schmidt today.
I'm Schmidt. Let me
It
tell you
is
something. If
true
that's
to
happening,
be
I'm
like,
Schmidt.
you're about to have a pretty fun night. You're going to get hung up on a name.
Like, who cares about
I'm
your
going to
name?
marry this woman.
Yeah,
Have a good night.
Schmidt.
That's right. That's right.
God.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we chose the right side of history on that one.
Yeah, that was so stupid. That was so
We don't agree. We don't agree. By the way, we don't even know what his name is. We just call him Bearclaw's roommate.
friend,
But okay.
Bearclaw's boy.
We call him Schmidt too, for the sake
No.
of this one. Okay, so now we are at the benefit concert. Can I just say, because I love me some Megan Rath, she looking gorgeous in this episode. She had a
Man.
full-blown knockout, that
I
woman.
wanted to date her so bad.
I
Oh
know.
my God.
I keep
life.
saying to Megan that her and I should do a show together where we're sisters.
That's right. And then
Because we're the
and
same
then-
makeup. We're half Indian. We love each other. We're both Canadian. We want to do a show together. Just dropping this out.
And then she marries an international male model played by Lamorne Morris.
I thought you were talking about her real husband because he is also gorgeous.
I mean,
Jack.
probably. Actually, yeah, I do know Jack. Yeah, he is.
He's
Yes.
gorgeous. He's a gorgeous, very talented actor. Sorry.
He's a fair amount of good looking in that house.
There is. They're both very, very beautiful people. The beautiful people.
God did that.
Oh, man. Okay,
okay,
so
so-
Winston and Nick, indignant, show up to the benefit concert, also looking dapper. What the helly? Then things escalate quickly, and a small scuffle causes Coach to knock over the performing.
Flautist.
I don't like the word.
You don't like flautist?
It's just a bit, you know what it is? When I say it, my immature teenage boy brain wants to say flatulence. Flautist. There's very few words that have the ow into it.
No, I don't see that at all. And I'm a immature boy.
I'm a more immature boy than you, is what we're learning.
Yeah, and I don't say
Flatulence.
flautulence. That doesn't make any sense.
That's what I'm saying. That's why did you see I took a pause when I was reading this so you could say the word so I didn't then reveal this thing and now it's revealed.
Flautist. Say it. Just say it one more time. Flautist.
Flout. doing great.
This is a hell of a podcast, you guys. Hell of a rewatch.
Very, very. This is Hannah Simon signing off. Okay.
There was
okay.
a vulture review that suggested that the episode could have used a little bit of Winston and Nick attempting to act sophisticated and failing spectacularly.
That would have been very funny.
I honestly, when rewatching it, I thought that's what was going to happen. And
Do you know what? I really should go back and look at the actual script for this episode because I feel like there was more to this on the page. But I will say, I think Justin Long and Josh Gad in the A story were doing They were doing such spectacular work that was so fall down funny that I feel like the B story got like cut in half. And so, because there does feel like all of a sudden, like he's attacking the flautist. Feels like it got there very quickly. I agree with that. But I also know it's one of my favorite episodes. And it's because of the A story is just undeniable.
Yeah. But also, why else are they there? To just, they have a plan. And I feel like we probably did shoot it. Yeah. And it didn't. I do remember doing some hijinks or speaking about, talking about wines with different people or different works of art or something like that in an embarrassing way. But I completely forgot. I completely forgot that it didn't make the cut.
I think so. I think just this A storyline. And then look at the tag. They chose to put like the whole Gay Wolf song in the tag, which was the right choice. It's so funny. It's so iconic. But I feel like that they took a bunch of time out of the B story, which still works, but it's not as fleshed out. So sorry, Vulture. You only got, 21 minutes and 17 seconds or whatever. Got to make some hard choices.
Well, Vulture, if you write enough about it, that we'll get this this new season going, and then we can have Justin Long and Josh Gad on as regulars, and just make this show make it a thing. Bearclaws and Genslinger.
I'd watch that show.
I should start the process of writing a spinoff called Bearclaws and Gens. Yeah. And I just write a show for these two.
Yeah. Great idea.
Let's do it.
Who wouldn't watch that show?
I know. I'm like, that's hysterical.
Yeah. Back on the Walk of Shame, Jess finds a hose.
Oh.
We had a lot of conversations about this on the day of the shoot, too, drinking straight out of the hose. Sweet relief, hydration, and then Genslinger appears.
That's right.
And so she does the most awkward thing you could do to an ex that has caught you drinking out of a hose. Mm-hmm. His forehead.
She kissed his forehead.
Just a little.
That's right.
There.
I've done it. I'm not going to lie. I've kissed a forehead or two.
It's a strange thing to do out of nowhere.
Yeah. I've kissed strangers on the forehead. The court cases are still pending, but.
So she thinks now she is in her worst living nightmare because here's her ex, and it seems like he's got the perfect life with a little white picket fence and kids, and a wife in this gorgeous house. So she is going off.
Yeah, she's having a moment.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And yeah, what's interesting is that it turns out that this isn't Genslinger's house. Yeah. Right? It's not. He's there as a musical party clown because his life isn't going great at the moment at all. It's interesting when you complain. It's like, be careful who you complain in front of. Sure. When you talk about the things you don't have in life, I don't have this, I don't have that. Like, complaining about not having shoes means nothing to a man with no feet. And I think that's what's happening here in this moment. Right. New Girl's always bringing life lessons to the screen.
Facts.
Things you can digest and take home to your family.
That's right.
Anyway, that shit was real.
Well, turns out Genslinger doesn't live there. He's a clown. Yeah, clown. And the reveal of that is also so funny. I mean, you just did a movie with Justin Long. He brings things to life in a way because he's just got the sweetest face.
He's so funny. If I could do 10 consecutive movies in a row with Justin,
Yeah.
and then died, I'd die a happy man. I'd be like, oh, that was good. Yeah, look at that. That was cool. He's such
really
a
kind
yeah,
and a
he is.
generous actor too.
100%.
He does it to make you laugh, which is really fun in a scene partner.
Oh yeah.
He wants you to smile, and he's going to do it in the kindest silly. He does silly things, which is really nice. You know, some people want you to laugh, and then they kind of go too hard or too far, and it just becomes awkward because it doesn't really work for the scene. But he leans into silliness, and so does Josh Gad when they do the flashback to them singing in the musical. Like the way Zoe and Josh are singing, and I just want to say this really quickly because oh my goodness. They both are in their real lives, phenomenal singers and performers. And the fact that New Girl got these two professional singers you could see them loving each other and bouncing off each other when they were singing. It was the greatest thing to watch. Because it's that weird thing where, yes, you're watching Bearclaw and Jess, but we all know we're also watching Josh Gad and Zoe Deschanel.
Yes.
Sing
100%.
this crazy thing and improv off each other with their voices. Ugh, I love this show so much.
Yeah, we had Josh Gad on the Morning After podcast, and he was talking about his singing career and how he's not a singer. He's just a musical theater guy, and he went to school with Josh Groban. Like they were in school with Josh. So he's like, that's a singer.
Sure.
He's like, that's a singer. But Josh has had an amazing career where he's allowed to sing.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy how that works.
Well, don't you feel like similar in a way where you're not a professional singer, but you have a phenomenal voice, and you, with acting, can make your voice do things that people really want to hear because it's like entertaining and interesting. This is a real ego stroke, you guys. I'll give you a minute now, Lamorne, to respond.
I'm not going to respond. Instead, I'll let the emotions of the masses respond.
I'll let the Grammys pour in.
I mean, I should have got nominated for a Grammy for my performance on Saturday night, but they didn't recognize me.
I think your EGOT is coming.
It's got to come.
I think it's
got to come. It's got to come.
You're so close. You're only 3 away.
EGOT. Here we go. Okay, so where are we right now?
Okay. His life is not going very great, okay? So Jess convinces him he doesn't have to be a party clown. He doesn't have to perform, which is hysterical because his poor mom is like, yeah, you do. You're here. You're literally at the job.
Yeah.
There are the children here. You have to perform. And he goes, nah. Okay, he's going to take back his power. Because if Taylor Swift lives alone in New York, you also can do anything.
Yeah, 2015.
It is brave
was
to
a
live in New York
different
City by yourself, by the way.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not. I've done it. It's just a bunch of people living in a rat-infested
Just got to be good with rats.
sardine can. It's all just people packed on top of people. And then make you pay premium for it. You want a little bit of leg room? 10 million.
That's right. Then there is this crazy moment in the bathroom with the boys all together and the toothpick at the concert.
That's a weird one.
This thing was
Yeah, because of the little situation.
suggestive.
Yeah, well, Coach ended up with a toothpick stuck in his leg from the tussle.
Yeah.
And the guys, they're all roasting each other. But it all comes together as a forum to give Coach a pep talk about his new relationship with May. He doesn't need to try so hard to fit in places like this. May doesn't like him because he's a sophisticated guy who plays an instrument. He's Coach, damn it. He's sex in a sweatsuit. You know? And he goes, I'd rather not get these compliments with my pants down, but I appreciate it. I think it's a really funny moment where he's Winston's talking about he can't pull it out. So his idea is to push it all the way in till we get it to the other side and then pull it out. He's like, do we all agree? Are we all on the same page? It's
That's such
stupid.
a little kid logic. It's so cute. I think I figured this out.
Yeah. Now,
Only
coaches
way is to
decide
go through it,
100%. You got to go through the whole thing, which doesn't make any sense.
Oh my God.
Thigh
Okay.
is this big. Anyway, now Coachy approaches May to apologize for causing a commotion.
This, by the way, is such a genius female verse. This is how you know a woman wrote the episode. Because he's apologizing by explaining what an idiot he is. And she's like, you didn't need to come in here to tell me you're an idiot. And I love the fact that she's like, I know you're an idiot. And I love you for it anyway, so don't worry about it. That's not what the apology should be about. Let's get specific.
Yeah. He goes, no, but I need to tell you that I like you and I hate classical music. But if you're playing it, I want to listen. And she says, okay. And then she gets down, she starts playing the cello. And he's like, and what her thing is, if you can name this song, you can get another chance.
Which is really cute because he thinks it's a callback to the beginning of how they met, right? Which was like, if you write this email, then I'll respond. You can't have my number. And so he was like, I can't do it. I don't want another hurdle. I just want you. I really like you. But it's a bit because she really has learned what his favorite song is, which is the theme song for Monday Night Football.
Dun, dun,
And that's
dun,
her
dun,
making a little,
dun.
olive branch towards him. And then they get their first smoochie.
The young kiss, little mouth.
Smoochy moochy.
little
Which, by the
mouth
way,
action.
why Damon? Why when he does the kiss, he has to do that with his hands, flying behind him like he's like a bird taking off. He always has to be funny.
Wait, what do I don't know. I
The
missed
kiss,
that
he
part.
leans in to kiss May. Okay, it's their first romantic moment, but Damon can't be serious for 1 second. So he's kissing the gorgeous Megan Rath, and his arms are like this. Flying behind him the whole time. And
What
then
if-
one finger goes up. Bing! And
Well,
I'm like,
what if Damon has
Damon.
what if Damon has an understanding with his wife that okay, I have to be in romantic scenes. I'm an actor, but you'll know I'm not into it because I'm always going to make a joke out of it.
Because my hips will be on the other side of the room.
Hey, don't get in between that man and his wife. You don't know what's going on at home.
You know what? I respect it.
You don't know what's going on.
If that is actually the real reason, he's like, listen, I have to sometimes kiss people, but I will make it so obvious that this is a bit. I respect it.
Yeah.
They have 97 children. They got to keep it together. Okay, so a new kind of proud miscreant crawl has hit the streets of LA. Cece, Jess, and Genslinger. Sluts and clowns, but not losers. And the unlikely three march down the sidewalk. The boys pull up.
Shame, shame. I know your name.
And they decide, we don't want to ride.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hang
I
on.
have this memory. Tell me if this is right or wrong. When the car pulls up alongside, okay, that Joey Perla, the wardrobe guy that I was talking about earlier, who I love so much, was lying on the floor of the car in the back seat.
It is possible.
I think he was because he had to adjust something or do something. I feel like there was a take where he was lying and you see Max just laughing. I have this memory of it. I don't know why. I have a picture of Joey, Zoe, and myself, Joey, Zoe, and myself getting ready in like some weird boardroom near where we did the walk. But I feel like he was the only person on set for touches or something. And he just jumped onto the floor of the car as it crawled forward.
That is possible. I don't remember that necessarily.
I feel like that happened.
I was high 90% of the time. I was not, you guys. I was not.
Okay. All right. So, oh man, who
The
did they
end.
find but Monsieur Bearclaw just forgot her purse. It's the perfect storm for a different type of concert, a woodland creature musical concert. And that, I remember sitting there, that picture is everywhere, and I love it so much. It was all sitting there having a beer back at the loft, watching the craziest show. And then you see Coach and May come out fresh from a good time, and May then joins in this concert cellist
Oh yeah. Playing
and
the
lends her
hits.
talent to this incredible performance that somehow Genslinger is now folded into, which is also amazing.
Playing the good old hits, and it makes sense. it makes sense that it would all come together that way. She is and what this is setting up is that maybe May is in it for the long haul. I don't know.
Yeah. It kind of
Maybe.
solidifies them that she's like, I get your weird. I get your friendship weirdness. I'm about it. It's very
Wait.
sweet.
Wait, isn't she actually in it for the long haul?
Yeah.
Isn't May? That's right. May ends
They
up.
stay. She ends up playing at the Cece Schmidt wedding.
Oh my
Remember?
Lord.
She plays there. I mean, she's the one. That's Coach is the one. And this I feel like shows because this whole episode he's trying to get into her world and to show like how much he cares about her. And I love this ending because it shows she's doing the same. Like I'll come and play in your world with your weird friends and find a way to make it work. It's very sweet.
I need a wife. No, I don't need a wife. I just need a girlfriend for a little bit.
You need a concert cellist.
100%. You can play them strings. Okay.
What a great episode. It was so fun to shoot. Like such a fun, and I remember that because it was after, if it's the first one we shot coming back, it's after we used to get like almost like a month off over the holidays. And so coming back together, I'll never forget Jake and I once walking back. I mean, it might have been for this, and it was like a big episode, so it might have been this episode. And he was like, "Man, it's always like you think to yourself, like, do I remember how to do this? Like you take this big break of not doing it, and then you're back in the world of it." And this was such a fun one. We were out of the loft, getting to be crazy, getting to kind of like have each other's back, and it was such a great episode. It was so fun.
Great
so
episode.
fun.
Always a great episode when you can have some home run hitters come in and play for a little bit. So shout out to Megan Rath, Josh Gad, and obviously Justin Long. Yeah, this was a great one. This was one for the ages.
Have Justin Long and Martin Short ever done anything together? They should start a podcast called The Long and the Short of It.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Hannah.
whoa.
Did you just break the internet?
Oh, you're welcome. That one's for free. Martin Short and Justin Long obviously need my career advice
Oh, good.
of our comedy podcast called The Long and Short of It. There you go. You're welcome.
That's so funny. Do you want to read this Roomy message
Yes,
of the week?
I do. Okay, so, oh my God, these allergies, you guys. Okay, so Roomy message of the week comes from Caroline. Let's go.
Caroline.
Sweet Caroline. Bam, bam, bam. Is that song?
No, I was singing Andre 3000. Caroline. She's the meaning of the word. Nice.
Hi, Hannah and Lamorne. I have been an OG New Girl fan from the very beginning when the show first aired all the way to the very end. I've probably rewatched the TV show hundreds of times with my fiance, and now it brings me so much joy and happiness to listen to you two on the podcast. I have my own New Girl merch. Oh, from coasters to cookbooks to makeup bags to apparel that people have given to me as gifts over the years. One thing I did purchase on my own was a lot of merch from the podcast. Oh. I want to thank you and the whole cast and crew of New Girl for bringing me endless amounts of laughter, excitement, and surprises, and pure blissfulness. Your show wasn't just a show. It brought me so much peace and comfort to my life. The chemistry between every cast member was so special that it was amazing to see all these connections continue to blossom in real life. I do have 2 questions for you both. What is your favorite Cece and Winston mess around moment on New Girl? Also, what is your favorite Hannah and Lamorne mess around moment outside of the show? Thank you so much for continuing to make me laugh and smile with this podcast the same way you did on the show. I hope you enjoy the pictures I'm attaching of my New Girl merch and items. You two literally are the best. Whoa, you really have a good haul.
Oh
I think
my
I own
goodness.
all the same things that she owns. We have similar taste.
Yeah, I don't have this True American situation down at the bottom right. I don't have the Taste Like Schmidt. I thought I had that. Maybe I don't have that one.
Tastes like Schmidt is funny.
But I got the rest. I don't think I have all that mess around merch.
We've
I got
actually
this one.
dropped a bunch of new merch, by the way. You're welcome. Merry Christmas.
That's right.
With True American stuff. I think we still have some. Have done Fergie Ferg stuff. We've done Elaine stuff. There's always special merch coming out, so you guys should check that out. The True American stuff is great.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, so what was your favorite mess around that Cece and Winnie did, and then our in real life stuff?
Favorite mess around? I don't know. That's a tricky one. Because they were kind of sporadic. I would say I don't even know if that's considered a mess around. Actually, I don't know. It's something Schmidt related. I remember there was, and it's not even really a mess around. I think it was more so what I consider mess arounds is when we are just partnered up in episodes together. And I want to say that it was something recently we covered as well, where I believe I was trying to keep a secret that you like Schmidt. And there was a whole back and forth about it. I can't remember what it was, but I think it was funny to play the game of every time you had dialogue with anyone, there was like all this eye contact back and forth because it's like checking in with her to make sure you're not speaking about Schmidt, or I know you're lying because it's really about Schmidt, or I'm trying to keep a secret about Schmidt. I feel like that's something we covered recently.
You know what's funny is Ronnie wrote to me about that. Ronnie Jukebox, who does our the music on our show, he said, he was like, this is basically like just you and Lamorne in real life, where he is saying things and you give him a look across the room. He's also like, it's basically also just like what marriage is. It's all done with a look. One look and everybody knows what's going on. I feel like one of our favorite mess arounds was the one where we get them to do the ridiculous photo shoot. That was like the first time where you say mess around. I say it's not a thing, but it's a thing. It's happening right there. And it was such a funny moment to kind of like get them to do something ridiculous. And I would say my new favorite in real life mess around, because you and I have had many over the years of our friendship. Sorry, Alicia. But we gotcha.
That's the one. That's the one. That's got to be it.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say it is Screwing with Alicia. Yeah, that's always fun. It's always fun. We got her. At Alicia Renee. I think that's her IG. Go ahead and harass her, you guys.
Yeah, let her know.
Leave spiders in her comments on Instagram.
Send it to bugs. Send it to bugs.
100%.
All right. Okay. Well, thanks for listening, you guys. We're going to be back next time.
Whoa.
Wow. We'll be back next time with episode 419, The Right Thing. You can follow us on IG and TikTok at The Mess Around Pod. You can send us all your questions. Also, your questions, comments, you rockin' the merch, anything you want us to help you figure out about the show at themessaroundpod@gmail.com.
That's right.
You can subscribe to The Mess Around Pod on YouTube. We got so many places to go. And our big thing to follow, Lamorne, let them know.
Patreon. Patreon is where we get really weird. You get different insights. You know, you are also involved in the Patreon when you're a member. When you're a subscriber, you can control the show as well. So go ahead and find us on Patreon, patreon.com/themessaroundpod. If you're in New York, maybe you've seen the billboard in Times Square. Maybe you've seen it. No, that's pretty exciting.
It never feels old. I was saying this to someone. It's the craziest thing. It never, as somebody who just wanted to be in this industry, the idea that your face would be in Times Square, I don't care. I know it doesn't sound cool to say, but it still feels crazy and exciting. And I'm so proud that our Patreon is like there front and center. It's
Hannah,
awesome.
I could be wanted by the FBI and they could stick that thing on Times Square. If I'm wanted by the FBI and there is a billboard of it in Times Square, you know exactly where they find me.
In front of it.
I'm going to get caught. I'm here.
Bop, bop.
It worked. The advertisement worked.
Needed the content. See you in 20 to 30. Okay, bye, you guys.
We'll see you next week. The Mess Around is a HeadGum podcast created and hosted by Hannah Simone and Lamorne Morris. The show is produced by Wendy Heisler and engineered by Sam Rogich, with production support from Kyle Chevron and Ali Khan. Our executive producer is Anya Kanovskaya. Katie Moose is our VP of Content at HeadGum. Our theme music is by Ronald Jukebox Jackson. For more podcasts by HeadGum, visit headgum.com or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.
That was a HeadGum podcast.